Hey everyone, CryptoMotivation here. Just want to give you an update on Ethconnect. I was actually successful purchasing my tokens. So although the Ethconnect balance is not showing up here, it does show up in my transaction. And just to give you an update that also they have released the additional 300,000. So the purchase of the token is now 55 cents instead of 50 cents, and the bonus right now is at 10%. Now, it did take me a little while to get logged in. Eventually, just finally happened. And if we go to transaction here, even though it doesn't show my Ethconnect balance, go to transaction, you will see that this comes up and it shows the amount that was purchased. I was fortunately to get the 15% bonus at the time, so you can see the amount that I was able to purchase, and I was using Ethereum to make the purchase. And but right now it's just not showing up in my balance as of yet, but the transaction is there. So I'd recommend that since they have already started the additional 300,000 of sale of the token, try to get in. It looks like you can now make the purchase. It actually went pretty quickly. For me, it requested for my Google Authenticator because my security is set to here, set to use the two-factor. Some people had just entered their password, but if you have your two-factor, most likely they'll probably be asking for that. But that's what it asked for me to confirm the purchase of the token. So as of right now, it shows that the transaction was taken at this time and the amount bonus. But right now, it's not showing the Ethconnect balance as of yet here. Now, what I understand is from also some other users that have purchased is that they will go back and forth. They will show their Ethconnect balance, but then go back to their other balance here of what they purchased of Bitcoin, switching back and forth, or sometimes this will be zero, but they also show their transaction. So hopefully later in the day this will appear for me. I'll let you know if it does. Again, if for some reason you switch back to wallet, you still have the spinning circle. The Ethereum still shows the same balance as though it wasn't used. When I did make the purchase, a little green bar will show up and say transaction has been completed. And then I was able to just go to transaction to see that it was done. But again, that hasn't showed up as of yet. So I'm hoping that it will show later today, and I'll let you know. As like I was explaining before, between the 0 and 1 million token was the 50 cents, bonus 15%. In my personal opinion, based on the hardship of this ICO and this launch, I think, in my opinion, they should keep it to that. Oh yeah. Also, this does still come up, this data tables warning. Just click OK, and then when you hit OK, it finally appears. You can see there's still plenty of token available. They've already sold their 1.3 million, so they claim here. How accurate are those numbers? We don't know because we've seen it during the time switching back and forth by a few thousand or so. So it's been really, really odd. Other than that, there has nothing here regarding any updates from Twitter. So far, just right now, just saying they're bulking up on their servers. The same thing that I was showing you before. And of course, no real updates here on Facebook as either. So anyways, that's what I have for right now. Hope this helps. Try to log in. I still use the Hawks VPN. And I select Japan here, and that's what allows me able to log in. I'm just keeping it that way. Maybe you are not using it and you're able to log in just fine. That's great, but if you're having trouble and the page doesn't come up, I just recommend go ahead and get that plug-in and then select Japan. Then you should be able to connect. So that's the update for now. Looks like, again, the transaction went through. It's just not showing my balance. So hopefully it'll appear. And